Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Kageyama, and I'd like to welcome everyone here to Be Your Own Hero. I'm a stage 4 prostate, bone, and lung cancer patient, been dealing with cancer since late 2020, early 2021, and doing really, really well. And this is gonna kind of be a kind of a different video. I'm not interviewing anybody. I am giving you some updates and also talking about some things that I think are very important. So, with that, let's get this going. And we're going to talk a lot about gratitude and attitude amongst those things. It was we just passed our 1 year anniversary of coming to Texas, moving from California. I've lived in California all my life, born and raised there. I was born in Santa Monica, California. Never thought I would leave. But due to circumstances and things changing, which I'll talk about, we decided to move to Texas just a little over a year ago. And so glad we did because uh, this fits our lifestyle and who we are now very, very well. We're very happy here. Uh, we've adjusted. And so I was just wondering at what point when you move, are you allowed to call yourself a person from that state? And in this case, when will we be allowed to call ourselves Texans? I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter, but it was a question that came up. But we moved for a couple of reasons. We moved because our daughter, Tani, had our first grandchild, Peyton Rose, who will be turning 1 year old very soon. And, we're just enjoying being grandparents. And I never thought, in fact, I was talking to my daughter, Tani, yesterday, and I said, I never thought it'd be so attached to Peyton because she is just, we can't wait to see her every week. We babysit her usually 2 to 3 times a week. And it's just been incredible, absolutely incredible, and a true blessing. Uh, we're so happy to be here to have that opportunity to spend so much time with her. Uh, she had, she's always making milestones every time we see her. In fact, she just is learning how to walk, and and we all got really excited, and she took about 7 steps this weekend, and we're like, wow. And it was really a big thing because, we saw her when she was like this big and 6 pounds when she was born, and to now see her and she's gotten so big, we're not sure exactly how much she weighs, but probably 25, 26 pounds or so, and is, so active and is eating solid food, and I think the one of the things that uh, we enjoy so much is she is the happiest baby, and she smiles all the time. And every time we see her, she smiles. I mean, I wish I could share pictures of her, but her parents do not want her picture being on the internet, which I understand. So we respect that. But, I'll share updates occasionally about what is going on. And being a grandparent is absolutely phenomenal because, we get her at her prime hours. And when she starts getting cranky later in the day, we get her early in the morning, usually. And by the end of the day, she starts getting a little cranky, and we just say, here you go. And they take her, and my daughter and son-in-law take her home, and we can enjoy the rest of our evening. So that's been absolutely amazing. And so a couple of major, major milestones in our family life. And yeah, we appreciate all the support from family and friends, and as you as well as YouTube subscribers and YouTube viewers. I appreciate all of you and thank you so much for the support. A couple of big milestones as far as numbers go, and to me they're just numbers, but I just want to mention them. For those of you who have seen my video that I did with the patient story, which is an absolutely fantastic platform, they have all the bells and whistles and all the SEO and the graphics and everything like that. That video just hit over 800,000 views, which I am so grateful for because it has brought me a lot of people and a lot of attention, which that means I can help more people, which I am truly grateful for. So if you have not seen that video, you can post a comment in this YouTube video, and I'll be happy to send it to you. Or you can look up the patient story and see it there. It's called The Patient Story. It's founded by Stephanie Trong, who is in San Francisco, California. She was a newscaster for about 10 years up in the San Francisco Bay Area. She got cancer and she really does an excellent job with her team, chronicling various people who have had cancer or are dealing with cancer and different solutions. So it's really, really fantastic. Another milestone as far as numbers go that I hit this past week is I hit 29,000 LinkedIn followers. And so I'm so thankful to LinkedIn. And I'm really thankful to LinkedIn for it's been a pivotal thing in helping me in my cancer journey. And so many people, I know what so many people think about social media and everything like that, but when used properly, social media can be absolutely phenomenal, absolutely incredible. And that's my perception. Sure, there are trolls, there are negative people. Uh, I tend to not even answer them or deal with them. And so I am so happy. And what I do on LinkedIn, what I originally did on LinkedIn was I reached out to cancer patients, cancer survivors, doctors, nutritionists when I had cancer, and I was able to connect with people all over the world who were so willing and so helpful. And for that, I am so grateful. I really am. Thank you to all of you who have supported my journey and helped me along the way, and particularly those who I talked to and who've helped me. So many people have openly shared what they did. And with that, I've been able to put together a lot of different things that much of which I use in my different platforms in this channel to be your own hero, as well as our cancer conquering community and various other things that I'm involved with. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to all the LinkedIn followers and supporters. And I am eternally grateful. So thank you so much. Yeah, and those are the big number things, and I just wanted to mention them because I wanted to thank people who participated because I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you. Uh, but I think for me, the biggest milestone that I hit has to do with part of my recovery. And one of the points of this is when people are recovering from health issues or, and cancer is included in that, sometimes it can take a long time. And as long as you work on it, be patient, have the perseverance. And I always shoot for improving and getting better on a daily basis. And here's my point. In California, I had a physical therapist that I work with, and I was really happy with them and I could feel the difference. And so I wanted to get the same here in Texas. It took a while, but fortunately, my insurance pays for it. And so I have a physical therapist. His name is Nick. He is absolutely terrific. And I've been seeing him for the last about a month, maybe a little bit longer. I don't recall exactly, but what I appreciate about him is he's so professional and he does such a fantastic job. He researches and he really thinks and he plans every time he sees me, which I really appreciate. That's the sign of somebody that you want in your life as a support person. So what he's done for me is he's taught me a lot of stretching exercises and exercises to I and let me explain what I use him what I have him for. Ever since I've been dealing with cancer, my right leg I've had issues with from my knee down to my toes. And I've used different things to uh, get things better. And I'd like to thank Dr. Gary Phillips for suggesting a product called Nervala from Barton Nutrition. And with that, I've been able to uh, deal with my neuropathy. In fact, my right foot used to be so swollen, it was almost twice the size of my left foot. But with Nervala, and I've been taking it now for at least a year, maybe longer. I don't really recall at this point in time. But with Nervala, my foot's back to normal size and I've got a lot more feeling in it. Getting back to my physical therapist, Nick, he has designed exercise to help me stretch and help get certain parts of my right leg stronger, which I wasn't aware of. And he's done thorough testing to see where I'm at. But he's come up with exercises that have helped me uh, improve my mobility, which has been a big deal. And I just noticed this last week. And it may sound like a small thing, but this has been going on since I got cancer back in 2020, late 2020. I've had a hard time cutting my toenails because I couldn't reach them. And so I'd struggle for every time for sometimes when it was at my worst, it would take me a half an hour sometimes. Now, as of last week, I was able to cut them without any problem at all. I cut them in a couple of minutes. And I was just like, wow, that's incredible. And to the person who hasn't had this issue, it's like, oh, that's no big deal. But for someone who has been dealing with it for 4 years now, it is a big deal. And so this was a big thing and a big milestone that I'm really, really happy with. So thank you so much to my personal physical therapist, Nick. I really appreciate you and the efforts that you put in. Uh, it's really, really awesome what I've learned from you, and I really appreciate you, and I look forward to learning more and expanding that situation. So thank you so much. Also, this week, I got a call from Boyd Dunleavy, who's been my co-moderator on our Cancer Conquering community for a little over 2 years. And he gave me a call on this past a week ago, Monday. And he caught me off guard, but I kind of felt it was coming. And he said, I need to step away from cancer conquering community. I have other pursuits. And we had a nice conversation and I understand. I don't want to hold anybody back from doing what they want to do. It's their life and I want to say this, I really, really appreciate what Boyd has done. He's been there lockstep with me, moderating our cancer conquering community for all this time. It's been a great contributor, and from the bottom of my heart, Boyd, thank you so much. I really appreciate you and your efforts, and I wish you nothing but the best in the future and whatever endeavors you want to do. In fact, one of the things that he told me that he wanted to do was he wanted to learn the guitar to help man up to cancer and doing some things that they do. So good luck, Boyd, and nothing but the best for you. So that was on last Monday. So I'm thinking, wow, what do I do now? So I had an idea and I called up a friend of mine and her name is Shannon Leeson. And Shannon is in Florida and I had met Shannon last year in Pennsylvania at Tim Soane's Showing Up Perspectives on Cancer in-person event. And we instantly had a connection and I've also had the opportunity to co-host with her on Showing Up Perspectives on Cancer, and so I asked Shannon, I said, hey, would you like to be a co-moderator with me on Cancer Conquering Community, which for those of you who don't know, we have changed from Monday night to Thursday afternoon at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, and it's on Zoom. And if you're interested, it's for everyone. And the purpose of Cancer Conquering Community is to provide hope, inspiration, and education for cancer people, also a place for uh, patients, survivors, caregivers, doctors, nurses, naturopaths, you name it, to connect with other people. And this is a big thing, but we're all about providing hope. It's a very positive platform, and we have a very, very passionate core group of people, and we love having them. We appreciate all of you. And also, Boyd is planning on being continuing as being a member of our cancer conquering community, so we look forward to that. But co-moderating with me now is Shannon Leeson, and I am so excited about it. I mean, I am looking forward to this, and she was here at our first at last week when we had Kara Honorado, and she joined us, and I introduced her, and her first week is going to be this coming Thursday, and it's going to be an open session. What we do is on alternate weeks we have speakers, and everybody has a chance to say something, and then we go to the speaker. And this past week we had Kara Honorado, and I posted this uh, talk on our YouTube channel, Cancer Conquering Community. It's a separate channel from To Be Your Own Hero, Cancer Conquering Community. If you need a link to that, please DM me on LinkedIn or Instagram, or, I don't use Facebook much, but I am on it. So preferably one of those first two. But I'll be happy to, or on YouTube, you can ask me for the link. I'll be happy to provide it for you. And so we really welcome Shannon to Cancer Conquering Community and look forward to great, great things. And so I'm excited about that. I'm also excited to share probably the biggest reason that we're so happy here in Texas. And that reason is and I didn't expect it. Of course, Texas's weather is not California's. It's not as good, but we've come to adjust and we lived here a year and it's fine. We are good with Texas weather. But the thing that we are so happy with in Texas is the people. The people we've met are just so wonderful and so nice and so caring and down to earth. Uh, I'm go to the gym, which I'm fortunate that I go once a week on Fridays, and I'm fortunate that insurance pays for it. But this gym is a great source that I've met many, many people at. And here's a story that I wanted to share with you. And before this video gets too long, I wanted to share this story. And I was working out on, I happen to be working out on two machines, and I work out real fast because I use the weightlifting part as cardio because I do it very rapidly, and I've always done that, and it keeps your heart rate up, and it really um, helps you to grow and helps your muscles to grow. So I was working out on two machines, and I was the only one in this part of the gym. And a guy came up and he was saying, "Hey, are you working on this machine?" I said, "Yeah, I'm working on these two machines. If you want to work in, fine, no problem. But I'll be done in a real short period of time." And he looked at me and he goes, that's like not right. He goes, you should only be working out on one machine. And I just kind of looked down and just kind of said, I'll be done shortly, so I'll let you know. If you don't want to work in. And he kind of grumbles and he says, okay. So I moved off those machines and I started working out on free weights and so he made a special trip and walked over to me and he said, you know, I just wanted to apologize to you for what I said for acting that way. And I looked at him, I was like, wow, really? He goes, yeah. He goes, I wasn't thinking and I was kind of in my own world and yeah, I'm really sorry. And he introduced himself. I introduced myself and now I see him all the time and we're like best buddies. But honestly, I don't see that happening in California. And I think that's an example of the kind of people that are here in this area of Texas. And so I'm so thankful to be here. And this goes back to my last point. Life is short. Make the most out of every single day because every single day is a blessing. And it is an amazing opportunity that you have every time, every day, every morning or evening, whenever you wake up from sleeping, that you have as a human being, you've been blessed with another day. And make the most out of each and every single day because it is a gift. It's an absolute gift. And I see people all the time that are debilitated and are having a hard time and appreciate where you are because no matter what stage of health that you are, guaranteed somebody else is worse. So appreciate life, appreciate your health. And with that, I'm going to be closing out. So please, uh, just want to thank everybody. This is about gratitude and attitude. So please, subscribe to the channel to be your own hero and have an amazing, amazing week. And we will see you next week on the channel with another video. And I appreciate all of you and thank you so much for all of your support and have an incredible, incredible week.